Hey guys, Dakara here and welcome back to my channel, and today we are on Fringe Season 2, Episode 21. We must be coming to the end of the season now, right? So if this isn't the finale, then maybe we have one more. They're usually 21 or 22, aren't they, in a season? But I haven't actually checked it. So maybe there's more in Fringe, I honestly don't know. My point is we're getting towards the very end of the season. So we've had some massive episodes in the season so far, and I have high hopes for how they're going to wrap this up. So without further ado, let's roll that intro and see where it takes us. Here we go.
That is for you, Raymond. And your burger should be up in a minute.
Oof, that looks good.
I'm sort of known here by the regulars for my playlist.
Well, how often do you think I'd have to come here to be considered a regular?
I hope you're not flirting, Peter Bishop.
First, you have to tell me where you're from.
Technically, I'm from no place you've ever heard of.
That kind of breaks my heart, because he ain't lying.
Okay, Peter from Boston. I'll burn you one.
Really? What did I do right?
I mean, your face looks like that. That's a good start.
And I like your eyes. So there's that.
He does have very pretty eyes.
I'm staying at the Drake's Bay Motel.
I'll drop it by after my shift.
Oh, you will you? Peter, Peter, Peter. That is not Olivia. Were they flickering? That's sending my eyes a bit. Oh God, is she gonna die? So she'll not make it. Yes. Do you remember burning CDs? I do. I am that old. I mean, I also remember floppy disks, so. Okay. And she's gone. Great. Oh God, I've got Dexter vibes. The feck is this? In her brain? Is this in her brain?
What are you doing to me?
Okay, that was WALTERNATE, by the way. So that Peter didn't get close to anyone other than Olivia.
What time is it?
6 a.m.
Did a pretty girl happen to drop by here?
But he'll go back to the cafe and she won't be there. And they'll be like, yeah, she just didn't turn in. And he'll be like, this is a case for Olivia Dunham.
Hello? Krista? Hello?
Is this going to be something to do with the observers? Because they want to know why he didn't turn up, why he didn't return.
Destination.
Please say a city name.
Destination unknown, no.
Destination.
Please say a city name.
Mars.
Okay. Maybe he doesn't revisit, he just sees the flashing lights. Oh God, that is one attractive man right there, guys. Like, look at him. Oof. Oh, is he going to be considered a...
Sheriff Mathis, this is Deputy Ferguson.
Hi there.
I know you. What are you out of?
Do you remember your waitress?
Krista, sure. Why, had something happened to her? You have any identification on you? Of course.
It's probably supernatural. It's always supernatural, isn't it?
Krista told a co-worker she was planning to meet you after her shift last night.
Yeah, we made plans. And she never showed up.
Wait, could this actually be WALTERNATE? Because I swear that's who he brought back, right?
Come on, you gotta be kidding me.
To spend some time, I'd just like to hear about it. I'd like to do that at the station, okay?
I mean, he can't really blame them for wondering if it is him.
Okay, thanks, Tom. Tom over at Drake's Bay confirms he was passed out in the lobby all night.
So this will get back to Olivia now, right?
Oh my God.
So he does whatever and then just dumps her in the water? What?
The coroner says the victim had some sort of operation done to her. A piece of her skull cut out. Over.
Well, he's heard of that before.
You need to ask the coroner whether she's missing a piece of her temporal lobe. Please.
She will though, right? She will just radio that in now and he'll hear it. If not, she's an idiot.
How the hell did you know that?
I work for Fringe Division, my love. I went under a false name because I'm in hiding right now.
I know that this is complicated, and I'm sorry that I can't give you all the answers, but the case is classified. It is possible, however, that I could show you what I mean.
Just give me a minute. I'm gonna go make a few calls, Peter.
They're just thinking that he's an absolute Fruit Loop, aren't they?
I stumbled into an investigation and I offered them my services. I don't want you to tell Walter where I am. In fact, I don't even want you to tell him that we spoke.
If you change your mind, I'll send someone to pick you up.
Thanks. I gotta go.
I adore royals.
The tissue's very pink. Oh,
Gone forever that now, my love. I'd be like, you keep it.
Ferguson gave it to me. On our first case together. Nobody else thought I could hack it, but...
What, is he dead?
It looks expensive.
Yeah. That's what he keeps telling me.
Guess that's why she didn't want him to keep it. It's a special pen.
That's an accurate account of your statement. Please sign it.
It is very.
Another lefty. Walter's a lefty. Peter's a lefty.
You know, you say that there are people out there cutting people's brains out to find you, and you're smiling.
Look, they may have found me, but now that I know that they're here for sure, I found them too. And now we're gonna catch them.
He doesn't trust. But she does.
Closed. What do you want?
What do you want?
If you open up, I'll make it worth your while.
What the hell, Peter? Ooh, that noise is not nice.
Mathis?
Again? Tell me they don't get the cop.
What do you want from me?
Peter.
It's Mathis.
Oh, thank the Lord.
What are you talking about?
Just now, I got one of those phone calls. And I only told you.
I didn't...
Ask your partner.
That's what I'm calling about, Peter.
He's missing. Oh, it's Ferguson that's missing.
Ferguson's disappeared. He went back to the scene where Chris's body was found. He felt we might have missed something. You think they used him to find you? Like they used Krista? What is it that makes you special?
Oh, I want to know as well. Other than his perfect face.
We pulled those phone records. Those calls never happened.
These people can pull memories out of brain tissue. You think they can't make a couple of calls disappear?
He didn't trust you.
You don't want me to be right. Because if I'm right, that means your partner is most likely dead.
With the exception of who you are, I haven't been able to verify anything you've said to me.
Help her find her partner. That should be the step now. She's clearly spiraling.
Calling the FBI to save him.
Then that is all the more reason for us to find him ourselves. If you make that phone call, we never will.
That's not a fact, though, Peter. That isn't a fact. He's presuming.
Can I call someone for you?
Call someone. You know what you're putting into our bodies? Death! Delicious strawberry flavored death!
Okay, I'm calling security.
Yes!
Oh, you're scaring the poor girl. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. Astrid, you're needed.
You have no right to make me wait at the police station. It's the makers of those toaster pastries that should be in jail.
You're home now and you're safe.
Well, this is not like you.
What am I going to do? Call you every time I run out of pudding pops?
Yes, if you need them.
They'll send me back to the hospital, won't they?
I won't let that happen.
Thank you. I do need pudding pops.
Get the man a bloody pudding pop, guys. Mathis? Surely he wouldn't have missed. Surely the guy wouldn't have missed unless it was on purpose. No, he's leading him somewhere and he's falling for it.
Mathis.
What did you see?
I saw Newton and one other guy. You didn't see him too? They came running right past you.
She's been shot.
What's wrong? What the hell?
Is she a shifter? Is she a shifter, guys?
Who are you?
Bishop, lower your weapon.
In the morgue, you dropped something.
My pen? It was a gift from Ferguson.
Okay. Okay.
I'm sorry. I needed to know that your blood was still red.
Not mercury.
Make themselves look like other people?
It's a technology unlike anything you've seen before.
Okay, I'm going to predict she'll see Ferguson again, but it'll be a shifter. Maybe?
Ferguson is more than just your partner, isn't he?
I think that was obvious, wasn't it?
So there is something between the two of you.
He doesn't know it. It's going to be like a parallel of Olivia and Peter.
Mathis?
Have they found a body?
You want me to go look?
I couldn't even imagine what that would feel like.
Sheriff, victim's a white female. She has part of her skull missing.
What, they couldn't have led with that? They couldn't have led with that on the phone.
I don't recognize this girl.
Never seen her before?
So I need you to gather all the objects from the other side that we recovered from the Zelensky building.
Okay, why?
To build a device to read that energy signature. Peter emits the same energy.
Oh. Can't they use Olivia for that?
What color was Wynn's truck?
Tan brown.
Why do I get the feeling this is going to be a to be continued kind of episode?
Okay, so this girl pulls over her truck, rolls down the window, and then opens up the glove box. You tell me, why would she do that?
She got pulled over. I was thinking that.
Pretending to be a cop, or Bill.
Pretending to be Bill?
Well, these shapeshifters, they take on the appearance of people in positions of authority.
And then what she'll say to Bill is, what does it say on the pen that you gave me?
You tell me he may have been shape-shifted? Which is it, Peter? Did I make a mistake not calling the FBI?
I think he's allowed his personal feelings to take over because he didn't want Olivia and them around.
Your adrenaline levels are flat. Then, you experience fear.
He's learned a lot from Walter. This is very much him.
I'm sorry. I just needed to scare you. I'm gonna need to take a tissue sample from you.
And she's just trusting him at this point. That's crazy.
He's concerned about being sent back to St. Clair's.
Will he be able to function if Peter doesn't come back?
I'm sure that Peter will come back.
So are you telling yourself because you need to believe it?
Do you know something?
He does.
Have you spoken to him?
Yes. Is Olivia going to rock up? Just Olivia, though.
Her adrenaline spikes were 57 minutes apart. Again, factoring 45 miles per hour.
And then you're going to look at the center point. The sweet spot in the middle.
Much simpler to just bring the victims to a specified location.
Like an old dairy farm?
Okay, you got 12 outbuildings. The milking parlors, the barn, and the holding stalls.
Imagine having that much land that you can forget about areas of it. Crazy. Maybe one day. Maybe one day I'll get my plot of land.
I think it's best if you stay here.
Let me get you the keys.
Sure.
He's got a burnt CD. Off Krista, maybe.
Couldn't stop. The girls, I wanted to be close to them. I just couldn't stop.
Where's Ferguson? What did you do to him?
Are these two separate cases?
Bill!
What the... Please be alive. I'm not hopeful at this point.
Bill!
Is he actually alive? He looks alive.
He's still breathing, thank God. Bill, stay with me, baby. I'm here. I'm here now.
That's going to be him though, right? That is definitely going to be him. You'd just check the roof of his mouth, wouldn't you?
I don't know what to say.
You saved Bill's life and you tracked a killer. What else is there to say?
Have we checked his mouth? Could he be a shifter? Are we just coming to the conclusion that it's nothing to do with Newton and it was just a serial killer? Just a serial killer. But you know what I mean?
I don't know who I am anymore.
When I was in college, my family was killed. Murdered. I was alone for a long time. But I found my place.
She's found her people. She's made her home. Like you did. No, he has, my love. He already found it. He ran away. Olivia, please rock up. I beg. She give her the pen. She give him the pen. Even. She give him the pen.
He's in Washington State. I'm heading to the airport now. Would you like to come with me, Walter?
I'll need to pack a bag.
I don't know how he's going to take this, though. What does your aura say about you? Have a listen.
Peter.
Alternate. It's going to be him. Dad. That's your dad.
Hello, son.
You can tell. You can literally tell that that's not our Walter. Didn't want it to end. What a shocker. It was getting really good. They pull you in every single time. I want to watch the next one. And I can't now because it's super late. And all I'm going to do is know how Peter handles meeting his dad. I think, I mean, clearly my predictions have been way off this episode, so I don't know what's going on today. But I think what'll happen is Peter is going to speak with his dad and then see traits that he can semi-see in our Walter. But our Walter's come so far and he's learned so much and he's grown so much and become such a beautiful person. And I think that those traits will be missing from his dad and he's going to see that. And then maybe he'll put the pieces together as if like he's better off now that he wasn't with this version of Walter, this WALTERNATE. Because Peter would have been a different person as well. And let's not forget the difference that they went through with the coins and stuff as well. Like who Peter chose to give the coin to. Walter or his mum. And the worlds were very different. And I think that will be telling as well. And hopefully Peter will hold on to those true memories. And you know, this is what I've been thinking as well. They've been taking sections of the brain to gather memories. So can they not do that to Peter and allow Peter to really understand the memories? Because memories can shift and alter over time as well. So I would love for Peter to just really know the truth and to get to grips with who he wants or where he wants his life to be. Because I think that was the importance of this episode. You had, is it Mathis or Mattis? She lost her family and felt extremely alone for a long time until she found her new family, that she has reason to live, like she has purpose, she has love, she has things to cherish now after suffering such a massive loss. And I feel like Peter can relate to that, but he never really understood the truth of who he was and where he was from. And I think maybe now that he's fully grown, he can relate to the cop in this episode and be like, this is why I found my family now. Walter went through that awful stage and that affected Peter. Obviously, his mother taking her own life as well affected Peter. Like, he felt alone. He didn't have a place. But now he has this job. He's met Olivia. He has friends. Astrid Walter, who now is an actual dad, rather than just having a title as father and being extremely AFK from his life. And now he has that like bond, which he won't have with WALTERNATE. And I think that if he was to go back to his world, he would realize that that connection isn't there, and it never would have been there, because WALTERNATE is not our Walter. He hasn't gone through the same life, the same experiences, and therefore he hasn't learned the way that how our Walter has learned and grown. This is going to be so intense. I mean, his look alone, you can tell that it's not our Walter, but also like his aura. I wonder if that's why they put Krista in this one, to say, you know, she can sense auras. I once had a boss that said he could sense auras. So I think people do have that trait within them. And with WALTERNATE, he just carries himself differently. He has this different attitude to him right off the bat. I've barely seen anything of him, and I know that. So I think the more I see, the more I will differentiate the two anyway, like naturally. But my bond is with our Walter, and I know that he's done some awful, terrible things, and he's not the quote-unquote perfect guy. But what I love about him is his heart and his ability to just grow as a person, really reflect on the decisions that he's made and want to be a better version of himself. So I'm biased. I'm going to always want to sway towards our Walter than this WALTERNATE, but I haven't seen much of him yet, so I'll have to wait and see where they take us with that. I want to watch the next episode so bad. This show is 10 out of 10. I love it so much. I am surprised that Olivia went to Walter and said to pack a bag, because I'm sure Brule's passed on the information, like, Peter does not want to be found. He doesn't want Walter to know where he is. So Olivia's made that decision anyway. And I think that the right move would be to take Walter with her, but then to get Walter to wait somewhere safe whilst she just tests the vibe so that he doesn't run a mile or get extremely angry and upset. I think that he's going to be calmer with Olivia than Walter right now, because he's obviously feels very betrayed by his dad right now. Oh god, this show is so good. It is so good. I can't wait. I can't wait to see how they wrap up this season. And yeah, I'll leave it there. I want to thank you all for watching, taking time out of your day to sit and watch some great TV with me. I appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed it. And yeah, let me know in the comments your thoughts and opinions. As always, maybe give the video a like, because it lets me know that you're enjoying it. And those on YouTube, maybe subscribe if you could be so kind. But as always, there's no pressure here. And a massive shout out to all of my patrons. And guys, if you would like to join the DAT Pack, please feel free. I have all of these reactions in their extended form and early access over on there as well. So if it interests you, check it out, guys. And yeah, I hope to see you all again soon for another video. Thank you so much. Goodbye for now. And before we completely sign off, let's quickly take a comment from the DAT Pack. And today I've chosen DB. DB says, the moment Peter slips and calls Walter dad, we knew the episode was going to end up in a heartbreak. We cannot give the characters any happiness, of course, but honestly, Peter deserved to know. Secrets can annihilate trust in a family, sometimes to the point of no return, and Peter needed to know the truth, and he needed to leave to deal with this on his own. I know it hurts Walter, but in order not to permanently lose him, he needs to let him go for now. How else is he going to process this otherwise? Plus, he wasn't told by Walter. He figured it out by accident, and I think it's adding insult to injury. So true. Anyway, I appreciate the empathy you have for Peter. I remember fans hating on him, his reaction, and for leaving. That surprises me, because I see no sense in that logic. For him leaving, I mean, what did they want? For him to just smile and say, okay, I understand, thank you? No, you've got to keep it real. When you've been in the dark for so long, especially with Peter, who felt like he didn't even have a place to call home. He didn't have any stability in that regard. I think when he finally found that, to have that be based on a lie, and yes, I know that it's real, it's true, but at the same time, it can't feel like that to him, I'm sure. When he was in the dark for so long, in the way that he found out, like DB says, to me, this is the natural response. It's that I just need to escape. I need to get away. I need to get my thoughts in order, calm down, and then I can tackle the situation. So I am surprised that fans didn't like Peter's reaction, because to me, it's just real. I hope that he takes the time that he needs. And Olivia and Walter now heading towards Peter in 2/21 that we've just watched. I'm still uneasy at that. I'm still unsure that Olivia is making the right call. I still have my worries and concerns about them invading Peter's space and time that he needs. Having said that, I don't think Peter shutting them out completely and not knowing where he is the right call. I'm not praising him for doing that. I'm just saying I can understand how he and why he wanted to just escape reality for a minute and just process everything that he's going through. I think the better balance would have been to say, look, I'm okay, I'm at this place, but I need you to respect that I need some time. I will be back, and then take it from there. But from Olivia's point of view, he's run away and she doesn't even know if he's going to return. And because of Peter's history of jumping from place to place, in her head now, she'll just be thinking he's doing that and we'll never see him again. So yeah, I repeat what I said before. I do hope that Olivia confronts him alone first. I mean, confront is such the wrong word, but you know what I mean. Approach him solo to begin with, just to check the vibe. But again, we'll see what 2/22 brings. I'm very excited, and thank you, DB, for leaving your comments and your thoughts. I appreciate them as always. And don't forget, if you'd like to see one of your comments, guys, please feel free to leave them, and maybe yours will be next. But until next time, goodbye for now.